Yo, what's going on, guys? Boy, PaddaKillz here. I am back with another NHL 22 video. Today's video is kind of going to be my review about NHL 22. Obviously, the game, I've been playing the EA Play trial of the game. The game officially comes out Monday at midnight. And yeah, first off, man, drop a like. Let's go for 30 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, man. I want to say first off, I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. I have a bunch of tips and tricks videos coming up for you guys. But today's video is strictly going to be giving you guys my thoughts about the gameplay and what I think about NHL 22 so far. It's only been 3 days. I've basically played the game for about 7 hours, 8 hours, because I am trying to save my trial time. But yeah, so take it with a grain of salt. I've literally only played the game for 7 hours, but this is kind of like my 7-hour opinion of the game. So yeah, let's go right in this video, man. So obviously the first thing about the gameplay that's new this year, the biggest changes is obviously the Frostbite engine. I want to say graphically this game is very, very good. I like the graphics of the game. I think the ice is really better. Like the ice is just better. Obviously the big difference I know when playing the game is, start of periods the ice looks clean, at the end of periods the ice looks dirty, and it's just small details like that that really add levels to the game, in my opinion. That's kind of the big thing about the game. So I definitely do like the graphics. Obviously Frostbite engine, it plays pretty well. The gameplay it's fire. It's definitely different than 21. The people that say this game's exact same, they definitely have not played 22 correctly, because I want to just keep it a buck with you guys. The gameplay in NHL 22 compared to 21 is very different. It's a pretty big improvement. In NHL 22, the passing is definitely the biggest thing I've noticed. Is the passing is a lot harder to make passes. Feels like there's a lot of interceptions. To be honest, I'm not sure if I really like that. Obviously I gotta play the game more. But I think just the biggest problem with me so far the game is I feel like sometimes I'm making good passes, but they just keep on getting intercepted. So that's kind of a problem for me. But I mean, overall, I think the passing has definitely been a big change from 21 to 22. That's kind of the biggest change I've noticed is, your passes are gonna be harder to get through. That means, one-timers and cross-crease goals are difficult to score. And going on to my next topic is it is difficult to score in 22. Like, it is very, very hard to score goals in this game. Like, there's a lot of defense being played. Scoring goals is not easy as it was in 21. There's a lot of stuff in 21 where you can score. Is different this year in 22. And I think a big reason for that is the passing, because when you have passing interceptions, because it's easier to pick off passes and passing is a little bit more difficult, it gets less goals because you're not generating those cross crease goals, those one-timer goals that you would in 21. So I think that's definitely affected scoring in this game. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. That's up to you guys to decide. For me personally, sometimes it does definitely get a little bit annoying. You're playing 22, you kind of get pissed off on why my pass is not going through. At the same time, there's a lot of defense being played, defensive skill sticks, hip check. The defense, this defense is the way, man. Y'all need to know that this year is the defensive way. So offense, like, again, I know some people are gonna get rattled at that because they're like, oh, I'm trying to score a lot of goals. I don't know. You guys can decide in the comment section below, but yeah, so like I was mentioning earlier, shooting, scoring is a little bit more difficult in this game. But again, I don't know if that's a good thing, bad thing. You guys can decide in the comment section below. The next category I want to kind of move towards is definitely the poke checking and the tripping. I want to say poke checking in this game, I do like the poke checking in this game. I think this game has very good poke checking. It's not where, like, you're gonna get a tripping penalty. It's also not overpowered. I love the defensive skill stick. I love to play defense, so I like the low scoring games because I love to play grit hockey. I think that's fire, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you definitely want to play, you definitely want to have like those 6-goal games. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a lot of my games, they've been 2-3 goal win games compared to 21 where you get those games where you win 5-0 or 6-4 or stuff like that. So that's definitely not happened this year for me in 22, but we'll see as the year goes on if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I think the gameplay though, like, I'm a really big fan of the gameplay this year. Obviously there's bugs, there's glitches in the game, but we have to, besides some bugs and some glitches, the gameplay, I enjoy it. I mean, it's good, and it's definitely different than 21. I know some people are just gonna be like, oh, the ice is the same thing. Of course, it's the same thing as 21. No, it's not, man. It's not really the same thing, because in 21 the passing was way different. It was easier to score cross creases, one-timer goals. The gameplay felt buggy in that game. The ice wasn't as perfect. Like 22, we got better graphics. You can actually notice different details and differences with the Frostbite engine in 22. The gameplay's more smoother, runs better. Passing is changed to the point where you need to actually learn how to pass. And if you play the game, if someone that plays the game for the first time, you'll definitely notice the passing. Your passes are not going to go through. The shooting is different. It's harder to score in the game. So those are some of the big changes I've noticed in 22 with the gameplay. Now, I've strictly just been playing Hockey Ultimate Team. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. With my 8 hours of the trial so far, I've strictly been playing HUT, but I did play World of Chell. One game of World of Chell, and I can say definitely the gameplay, I don't know. It definitely feels a little bit slower, but again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Y'all can let me know, but I'm not really an ESHL player. I think I've played a total of 10 ESHL games in 21, so I can't really give you guys a big analysis of the ESHL gameplay-wise. I think that's something I might do in another video, but the biggest things I gotta say is the gameplay feels better. The Hockey Ultimate Team content, though, like, let's talk about the content right now. So obviously, like the power-up collectibles, I don't know, is kind of hideous to me. There's definitely a lot of different things with Hockey Ultimate Team. So you got the X Factor cards, which I think they're a pretty cool addition. The market is definitely going to be affected by the X Factors, you would say, because, you know, you're going to need these base cards to upgrade your X Factor cards. So that means the market's going to obviously be in a good place, hopefully, for a while. We'll see with the first event. I think the first event comes out next Friday. So after the game officially comes out, we'll see the next event. I'm not going to lie to you guys, the EA Play, I know a lot of people are just, yeah. I mean, it's hard this year with 22. I know a lot of free-to-play users are kind of frustrated. I want to strictly say the free-to-play users, if you guys are free-to-play users, you should not be worrying too much about 22. It's not that hard to get a good team in this game. Y'all just need to be grinding squad battles, rivals, stuff like that. I made a whole video on that. But Hockey Ultimate Team, the gameplay, the menus, not gonna lie, the menus feel a little bit quicker, smoother. I'm not really a big fan of the white menus though, because they're so bright. I wish we had like a dark mode. I don't know if EA is gonna ever introduce a dark mode, but I would really love them to introduce a dark mode, just because it would feel perfect in a sense, because the game is just so bright for me. I don't know, I can't take it. The gameplay, it's so bright. It's definitely not a good thing. But yeah, man, I mean, there's nothing really I can talk about. Obviously, there's some glitches in the game. I think some people have been saying that they're getting some loops where they play the game and they'll just be in a loop or like a glitch. I haven't really got too many glitches in the game, so I personally have had a really good time playing the game. Again, I know sometimes I might be biased because I do make NHL content, but if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I feel the game is fun. Like, I can generally tell you guys, like, it's smooth, it's different, okay? That's one thing, it's different than 21, so everyone that says, oh, every year is the same, it's not the same, guys. It's definitely a little bit different. I'm not really a big fan of the HUT Rush, though. HUT Rush rewards feel like they're the exact same as last year. I kind of wish they introduced a Battle Pass tier system. I'm not really a big fan of HUT Rush. It feels like the same thing as last year, where, you know, you're playing, and then, you know, you just get the same amount of rewards or whatever. It's just, I'm not really a big fan of the HUT Rush in this game. I think personally, the HUT Rush, I wish they had better rewards. I mean, this is just simple as that. But again, like I said, man, that's pretty much what I have right now for 22. I've only played 8 hours of the game, so I can't give you guys like a full expert opinion. Like, maybe in like 6 months I can give you guys a full expert opinion, but overall, I definitely do like this game. I can say the card art, though, in Hockey Ultimate Team is literally perfect. Other than that, guys, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me guys what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I'm going to be having more tips and tricks videos coming over soon for you guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.